Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampingup.net. Thank you for joining me today. Today's card features one of the brand new products from the Stampin' Up 2020 catalogue. It's called the Ornate Thanks stamp set. That's it there. Full of beautiful, thankful phrases. And it coordinates with the Ornate Labels dies, which are just, oh my goodness gracious, they have to be seen to be believed. Now this suite is actually available now. It was released early ahead of the 3rd of June catalogue go live date, so it's available now. And these dies, oh, you're going to see me using them a lot. But for today, I'm really just focusing on this wonderful stamp. I'm using the thank you. I'm going to use one of the dies which they match perfectly with the images. And last but not least, possibly my most favorite designer series paper, which is the Ornate, what's it called? The Ornate Garden Speciality Designer Series paper. It's got a real 70s wallpaper vibe, that particular style, but it's full of absolutely beautiful. If I can pull a few of them out here, this video won't do them justice. You really have to see them to believe them. There's a foil one in there as well. Oh, I love it. Love them. This stamp set's actually on page 66 of the brand new catalogue. So let's get ahead and I'll show you how I made this card. So I've used a piece of thick Whisper White and I've cut it down the middle and folded it in half. I've used a piece of Old Olive cardstock just to go from the top to the bottom, covering exactly the way and leaving a very small border either side. And then I've cut some of that beautiful paper. You can see the back of it is foiled. I love it. And that will go on the front. And the thank you is stamped in Old Olive, so I'm coordinating it with, I'm using the colours that are in the background here. This one I did previously, I actually used Pear Pizzazz, but I've decided to go with Old Olive this time. So bring in the stamp, which I've already put on the block. They are all photopolymer stamps, so very, very easy to use. Ink that up. And go. And as you can see, that's the die I've picked. It's all stitched around the outside. It fits perfectly. Just to save a little bit of time with the video, I have actually already gone ahead and cut this one out. So here it is here. And when I was playing around earlier, I actually did one here using two inks, Pear Pizzazz and that's Rococo Rose, and I just put one half into the Pear Pizzazz ink and then the other half into the Rococo Rose, just to give that graduated look. I think I'll do that for another card, but for this one, it's just simply I'm letting the paper do all the work for this one. So I'll go ahead and adhere these two pieces together. Like I said, this is on page 66 of the catalogue. If you do live in Australia and you don't have a demonstrator, a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and you'd like a copy of the catalogue, please let me know. You can contact me via my Stampin' Up website, stampingmary.stampingup.net, and there's a contact page there and I will respond to you. So just pop that in there. So the top and the bottom are equal size, just leaving that side border. This kind of card, you can't go wrong. Absolutely cannot go wrong. I've put a little piece of Whisper White twine there. That's optional, you don't have to do that. Some people don't like to put them on there, but I like a little bit of twine. Just going to put some adhesive down because this can be a little bit fiddly. Nothing terribly technical. about it. Is that about where I want it? Yep, that looks right. I'm actually also going to put some dimensionals on there. It's probably slightly overkill, but I'll keep everything in place. Don't want your sentiment falling off when you give the card to someone. That would be bad. Squish that in a bit. And this layers perfectly across the side. Done. And I will also use dimensionals for the back of this one. Like I said, I use thick Whisper White. I tend to use thick Whisper White for card bases, especially if I'm using this tent style. It's just that little bit stronger than the regular Whisper White cardstock. Make sure I had it up the right way. I have put it around the wrong way before, believe me. We all have. And that layers really easily when you are just going from the top to the bottom there, and just that very small little peak of white at the side. And there it is. Simple, simple, simple. Go check out that fabulous Ornate Garden Designer Series paper. You won't be disappointed, trust me. If you'd like to check out some more of the products I've used today, click the link in the description bar below. That's where I've popped all my products. Once again, thank you so much for joining me, and have a great and crafty day. Bye.